NBA players are a lot of things, but broke isn't one of them. From benchwarmers to all-stars, the guys in the league today are some of the highest paid athletes in the world and on average out-earn both their NFL and MLB counterparts by almost double. When you're making that sort of cash every night, losing it's gotta be pretty hard to imagine, right? Well, not exactly. Some of the biggest names in the NBA have come into the league, made millions off of their salaries, and lost it all shortly afterwards. But how? Well, a league known for big spending, bad decision-making, and circumstances completely out of a player's control are just some of the reasons why NBA stars go broke. So today, let's take a look at some of the stars who had everything before losing it all. Starting things off, we've got the story of Delonte West, one of the saddest and most shocking cases of a player losing everything he had. The 6'4" guard was born in Washington, D.C. and was drafted 24th overall by the Boston Celtics in the 2004 NBA draft. He had a promising start to his career, averaging a solid 9.5 points per game in his first 3 seasons in Boston before eventually being traded to the Supersonics, Cavs, and Mavericks throughout his 8 seasons in the league. During that time, West is believed to have made around $16.4 million and got the chance to play alongside some of the league's biggest stars, like LeBron James and Kevin Garnett. But by the time he signed with Dallas in 2011, West was broke and on the verge of being homeless. So what happened? Well, his bad luck began in 2009 after he was arrested on multiple weapons violations. West had been forced to move his gun collection to another house after his mom discovered the stash and made him get rid of them. Drowsy from sleep medication he had taken, West was slipping in and out of sleep while driving his motorcycle and completely missed his exit. Flagging down a police officer, West explained that he was transporting guns and needed help. But the officer instead arrested the Boston point guard, with West ultimately pleading guilty to the charge, receiving a sentence of 40 hours of community service, electronic monitoring, and psychological counseling. And that was just the beginning of West's problems. His increasingly erratic on-court behavior, along with a diagnosis of bipolar disorder and a messy divorce in 2010, left him with little to no money. By the time he signed with Dallas in 2011, West was not able to afford an apartment in the city and would sleep in the Mavs locker room, effectively becoming the first active NBA player to be homeless. Things got so bad, West had to get a second job just to support himself, and ended up working at Home Depot during the NBA's shortened lockout season in 2011. A year later, he was waived by the Dallas Mavericks. He went international but didn't have much success. West then decided to come back to the US, where things were about to get a lot harder. In 2016, a photo went viral of West barefoot and in a hospital gown, begging for change on the side of the road. Later that year, he was spotted again, this time outside a Jack-in-the-Box, just sitting on the sidewalk. Some fans approached Delonte, unsure that it was really him. When they asked him what had happened, he replied, "I'm not about that life anymore." West reportedly had to sell everything he owned, including his cars, jewelry, and houses. Everything except the clothes on my back. 4 years later, he was again spotted on the streets of Dallas asking for money. His response? "It is what it is. I have children." Like so many NBA players, West had been careless with his money. Add to that a messy divorce, bad representation, and unnecessary expenses, and the $16 million he had earned throughout his career appeared to be all gone. In 2020, a video of West started to go viral. In the short clip, West is handcuffed and appears to be on drugs, babbling incoherently and slurring his words to the camera. This prompted widespread concern for the ex-NBA star, and many wondered if West was ever going to get the help he needed. Luckily for Delonte, help was on its way, and it came from an unlikely place. Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban spotted West outside a gas station in Dallas and took his old point guard in. He got him hotel accommodations, food, and even helped Delonte get back in touch with his mom. Cuban even paid for West to attend therapy and helped him land a new job. West even got a chance to try out for the Big Three, a basketball event put on by Ice Cube. Despite not being selected, fans were happy to see West looking a little bit more like his old self, but that didn't last. 2 years later, West was spotted begging again, this time in Virginia, and was arrested shortly afterwards for trying to enter a car that didn't belong to him. West's current situation is unknown, but his story goes to show just how far someone can fall, and sometimes no amount of help can pick you back up again. But Delonte was a small fish in the NBA. The big guys, the all-stars, the real moneymakers, those guys are almost too big to fail, right? Not really. Being one of the league's top earners doesn't necessarily save you from losing it all, something Allen the Answer Iverson found out the hard way. As the #1 draft pick in the '96 draft class, AI got an $8.9 million deal as a rookie and quickly showed the league he was worth every penny. He was given his rookie extension just a few years later, a $70.8 million deal spread over 6 years, and won the 2001 MVP shortly after. In less than 5 years, Iverson was in the top 20 highest paid players in the league, and his lifestyle quickly reflected that. He bought luxury cars, houses, jewelry, and reportedly spent $10,000 a month on food alone. The stories that emerged of Iverson's over-the-top spending habits are as legendary as his on-court scoring abilities. One time, when Iverson had got back from a trip and couldn't remember where he'd parked his car, he hitched a ride to the nearest dealership and just bought himself a new one. And when he wasn't busy buying new cars, he was giving them away to former teammates. After Sixers shooting guard Larry Hughes commented on how nice AI's new Bentley was, Iverson simply responded, "Bro, you can have mine." Iverson also loved the clubs and would frequently drop $40,000 a night with his boys. But despite $200 million in career earnings, AI's carelessness and poor decision-making eventually led him to declare bankruptcy, all before he'd even retired. He admitted to owing a local jeweler $900,000 and had to sell both his homes to recoup the cost. Like a lot of NBA players, AI also loved to gamble, and after a heavy night of drinking in Atlantic City, he reportedly lost $1 million and was banned from several casinos. Iverson's spending was quickly becoming out of control, and he reportedly told a judge that he was spending $300,000 a month on clothes and jewelry alone. He was soon struggling to pay off his debts, and almost as quickly as he'd made it, Iverson looked like he was about to lose it all. But the answer was saved from a future of penny pinching by the Reebok deal he signed as a rookie. After winning MVP, Iverson was made the face of the brand, and with that came a yearly salary of $800,000 that Iverson still collects to this day. And Reebok took things a step further, investing $32 million into a trust fund for the young hooper that he would only get access to on his 55th birthday. Iverson seems to have learned from his past mistakes, and with the lifetime Reebok check keeping him afloat, we just gotta hope he remembers where he parks his car from now on. So maybe it is true. After a certain point, the zeros start to add up and you become almost too big to fail. But for the guys who lost it all and never got it back, we just gotta hope they figure out a way to bounce back soon.